Today we're going to do a chili beef and potato bake topped with cheese. Thursday we had chili beef and potato bake topped with cheese, and I'll just go through the ingredients that you're going to need for this. So you're going to need 250 grams of beef mince, 35 grams of diced carrots, 100 grams of mushrooms, 350 grams of diced potatoes, 50 grams of onions, 3 tablespoons of light soy, 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, teaspoon of garlic, half a teaspoon of chili flakes, tablespoon of tomato puree, 2 tablespoons of sriracha, 2 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce. These are the ingredients that I used to make this particular dish. So here's the dish just out of the oven. It's just sat on a baking tray, which is an old baking tray, so that's why it looks like that. But this is it all made, and I'm now going to go through it with you. This is the mince that we use. I used half of this. Got 100 grams of mushrooms left, so I just chopped those up. I've got a carrot, so I diced those really small. You don't have to use these ingredients, you can use whatever you want. You can just use the chili beef if you want, but I'd got them in the fridge and I like to use up what I've got. So here I've got the onions. I've also got the carrots diced up. And I'm now going to just chop the mushrooms that I got left. These were just in the fridge. They're not the best of mushrooms now. They've been in the fridge a week. But I'm going to use them. I'm not going to waste it. These were the chilies that I used. I just used a quarter of a teaspoon. But if you want it more fiery, then put half a teaspoon in, or as much as you want. It's your dish. You can have it as fiery as you want to have it. We're pussies. This is the garlic paste and the ginger paste we use. It's from Tesco's. This is the tomato puree. I think you can get it from any supermarket. And this is the sriracha sauce that we used. Sriracha chili sauce. And then we've got some sweet chili sauce as well. And this is the brown sugar that we used. And then the rice wine vinegar and light soy sauce is what we used. Peel your potatoes and chop them into little cubes. You're better off, to be honest, just parboiling them for about 5 minutes on a gentle simmer. Put some oil in a pan, so it needs to be quite a largest pan. Add your beef mince and start to break that up. And then you need to be seasoning it as well with some salt and pepper. So break the mince up as much as you can. If you're using carrots, then add them in now. They take a little bit more cooking, so add those in now and start stirring them into the mince. Keep cooking until the mince is all cooked through and just a little bit crispy. It doesn't have to be black, but nicely cooked. And the carrots should be nicely cooked then, and then take them out and put them into a dish just to keep them to the side. We're going to be using the same pan as what the minced beef was in, and put your pre-cooked potatoes in there. So just par cooked for around about 5 minutes. They should still be firm, and just make sure that they're nice and golden all the way round before you take them out. In the same pan again, so we need to be adding the mushrooms in here and also the onions. So these need to be cooking. Add your chilies in there. So I used a quarter, but you can use whatever you want. You want them a bit more fiery, then add half a teaspoon, but this was a quarter. Start cooking these ingredients together, so marinate them all together to start cooking and get your onions translucent. We're going to be adding the garlic. Sorry, it's upside down. and also the ginger paste as well. So get that in this mix and then mix it all together. So it's all seasoned, and then you've got your garlic and your ginger in there as well. Put your tomato puree in there, give that a stir. Sriracha sauce in there as well, so pop that in. Your brown sugar, pop that in. Your soy sauce, that needs to go in as well. Sweet chili sauce, that needs to go. And then give it all a mix. Pop in your mince and your potatoes and give that a stir. So once everything's incorporated, then this needs to go into an oven-proof dish where you would top this with cheese. Pop this into the dish and then just grate some cheese over the top of it. So I had some cheddar in, so that's all I use. But if you've got some mozzarella, I think that would be nice on top of it as well. So whatever cheese you've got in, you don't even have to use cheese, but we'd got cheese in. And that's it, all done. It was absolutely dreamy and such a lovely comfort food. Eat with a spoon, gorgeous. See you next time for more food. Bye.